We should be live. We need you, everyone, to let us know if you can hear us.
It's the first live stream.
First live stream answering sim racing questions. There we go. It's really funny on this screen. You can't like.
Yeah, but it's onto a different tab, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, you can play. Okay, that's basically the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, let us know in the chat if you can hear us.
Because we haven't done this before.
Oh, we got people. Okay.
This is literally brand new to us.
Okay, I've realised that's too small. Sam's got better eyesight. There we go. Welcome, Jackie. Welcome, Father. Let us know your sim racing questions, and we're going to try and answer them.
We have the stuff here. We have the ability.
Can you win money from iRacing Road America 500?
Well, I personally can't.
Well, you could if you manage. I don't know if you could get a wager going. Could you get someone to say if I win, give me $1 million?
Can you open a book? Open a book up for it.
Yeah, but the answer I think is no. But on iRacing you can get credits back. You can get do they call it cash? Like what?
iRacing credits.
iRacing credits.
Yes, iRacing credits.
Welcome Scotty Dog18. Welcome BCI Esports. We've got the Fanatec, latest Fanatec Porsche Vision GT. So ask us your questions, honest questions about it, honest answers.
We have got a mixture of other stuff as well.
Yeah.
This all here.
Where can Silver fix? A lot of people I don't recognise in the chat. Let us know if you've been watching the videos. Obviously, it's a different live stream. This was Sam's idea, really, wasn't it?
Was
your idea?
I think I've been trying to push it for a little while, and you're like, nah, we just deal with that another time.
So first question coming in: loving ACC lately, but Xbox Series X or PS5 or PC? Well, the video we did talking about Xbox PC came out. Xbox PlayStation came out on the channel yesterday.
Yeah, it did, and I think that pretty much summed up those two.
Yeah, so we said basically, given that Forza Horizon has come to PlayStation, and I don't have any information on it, but Forza Motorsport may follow suit, and given that ACC is pretty good on both, but also given that, well, we have the Fanatec McLaren wheel behind Sam here. That is an Xbox wheel. So that does work on your Xbox, but a lot of people complain that it doesn't really work on your Xbox. Like, a lot of the buttons don't work. And now, this wheel is a PlayStation. This wheel won't work on Xbox. So it's a bit surprising that Xbox aren't pushing sim racing a little bit harder.
It seems to be, I mean, with it all going on to it, that there's no need for Xbox anymore. For me personally, wow. I think it's PS5 or nothing, or PS5 or PC.
Sam, just don't let Xbox see this. Serge says, "Here we go. Hey, nice that you're streaming. Does Formula One official sim will be available for Xbox? Yes, it will be. F1 25 is already available for pre-order, but don't pre-order it. Don't pre-order it. Don't. We're in this cycle now. This is now. I'm just going to speak.
You're just going to rant,
permission to speak freely. We have this cycle with the F1 games, where basically you have all the F1 influencers, all the influencer crowd." And by the end of the previous game, they're all like, yeah, this game's rubbish. It's a terrible game. All these like exploits and the esports guys hate it. The influencers hate it. It's a terrible game. Make all these videos slating it, get loads of views, right? And then what happens is when the next game is announced, they're like, oh, maybe they're going to fix all the issues and it could be amazing. You do all these videos.
They hype you up for the next one. Hype you up.
Then they all mysteriously go and see the game behind closed doors, and then they all come out and embargo like, this game's going to be amazing because now you can resize your livery, JPEG.
You can go from that much to that much.
Or it's got sofas in my team or something. You're like, what? But it's all hyped up. And then the hype will continue until launch because they try and get pre-orders in. And then when the game comes out, it will disappoint.
Yeah.
The people that have bought the game, like you or me, will be like, there's something broken here. And then the influencers will be like, oh yeah, it's broken. So this is the cycle of F1 games. So
it's just a reskin, basically.
It is just a reskin. I pre-ordered GT7. I got the anniversary edition. I pre-ordered Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. One of those games was much better than the other game at launch. So that's the risk you take. It's the risk you take. What other questions do we have here?
There's a lot coming in already.
Still on Sewell fix. When do you think we will see Moza on PS5? I don't know. Obviously, the R3's on Xbox. We have the R3 rim in the corner there. but it's probably too.
It's too varied.
It's too varied, but
it's too varied.
I don't know. A PlayStation requires you to have the chip in the actual base, so we will see. We all want to see it though. Thanos won something. I don't know what that is.
I won and see.
Best Disco Dave, best sim racing chassis without seat for about 500-600. Oh.
Well, I've just got a sim racing chassis. A brand new one.
Okay.
Side turnbull one.
So is that a UK?
It's a UK guy though, so I doubt.
Our friend here in dollars.
Yeah, I doubt it posted out, but that was $210 for a full 80/40 rig with a screen mount as well.
So that's probably $250 in US money. $250. You've basically got the setup.
Yes. Plus a seat on top.
As in
I've got to buy my own seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's asked a question about, have I done the right thing rather than spend money on a Thrustmaster TGT2? Hi guys, I've just upgraded from my Logitech G29 to a T598 and it's coming tomorrow. Where is T598? It's behind my YouTube plaque. It's there. Have I done the right thing rather than spending more for TGT2? Yes, you have done. Yes, much better to go to the direct drive, direct axial on the T598. However, the pedals aren't very good. Like, don't let anyone hype about the pedals. Like, the TGT2, I don't know if it comes with TLCMs as part of that package, but yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the Thrustmaster pedals, but they are very easy to maintain.
And we really like the wheelbase. And
we do like the wheelbase. So, yeah, and on Gran Turismo at least, you don't need to worry about the 5 Nm. It's absolutely fine. Father says, PS5, my go-to, and McLaren on PS5, love it. Thanos, I want a Pro Logitech. Oh, very nice. You want a Pro Logitech Series Sim setup from the G Challenge. Was that part of the sweepstake? Well, I think you've just won there. You've literally just won life. You got a Pro. Let us know. Did you get the playseat rig with that as well? So
is Moza rumoured to go PS5?
Yeah, it's always rumoured. It just makes so much sense. Because if they go, they'll just undercut Fanatec.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to use stuff like the Moza Vision GS maybe. You'll be able to use a whole ecosystem of rims in Moza. Whereas at the moment, ironically, on Xbox, if you have that rim, you can use. You've got a Moza R9. You can use that on Xbox.
I can use that base.
You can use a Moza R21 on Xbox if you use that rim.
Now, that one there's caught me. What do you guys think about the GT manufactured cup scandal? Well, we did think.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Literally did
the
that.
video's on the channel. Are you living under a rock? Have a look at the video. But what do we think about it?
It's interesting. It'd be really interesting to see what they actually punishments, if any, are actually handed out.
I don't think Polyphony can do anything about it, but they need to do public statements say this is not acceptable. Because if they, having not done that and swept under the carpet, there's obviously a grey area in esports about, you know, let's even start from some people have much better equipment than others. Does that make you faster?
Yeah.
Then some people are in esports teams that you get setups. That's a grey area. And then some people are bracing on other people's accounts. Okay, well, it's forbidden by the rules, but it's also hard to detect. So they need to say no. This is not permitted.
And also seeing Handboys Racing Toys about Wreckfest 2 on disc for PS5 is going to be download only. I imagine it's probably going to be download only, just because that's the way everything's going nowadays.
I really hope they do a disc version.
But I hope they do a disc, because I love having little boxes.
Even if they do a disc, you might start to download stuff. So let us know if you've got an issue with downloading, because we did get a Wreckfest 2 code early, so we can speak with them. Have you tried driving one of the official sim racing sets from F1 teams? I've driven one with the wraparound projectors at Cockpit in Germany, which was very cool because it's like being in VR, but you're not in VR, and it's all perfectly proportioned. You're like in the Formula Cockpit. I don't know if you've done any sim stuff at that level.
I've done kart sim, which obviously I'm going to guess a lot of you guys haven't even heard of, but it's the top highest range of go-kart simulator.
And that's real performance.
Motion simulator and stuff. And they've got a massive projector. Huge.
They're all projector setups, basically.
And that's unreal.
Let's have a look here in the chat because it's going quick. Welcome Hugh Hattrick in the house. Just got a T598. So there we go. Someone going from Logitech to Thrustmaster. Are Logitech losing business by not having a DD cheaper than the G Pro? Because the G Pro is great. I really like the G Pro, but you're coming in at $1,000, and I think it's just gone up in America as well. Sufix T598 versus Moza R5.
Noticeable differences.
Well, T598 is bigger. You're in different rim ecosystems.
I don't feel as confident with the Thrustmaster quick release.
Yeah, the Moza quick release is better. The Moza one, you can go all the way up to active pedals. You can be on CRP2s or active pedals, but you can't be on PlayStation. So those are the differences. Michael's got a really old XP desktop. My friend, that is very vulnerable for classic gaming immersion. You're using it for classic gaming. My G20, well, I would say if you're using an XP, get an old school Microsoft Sidewinder or something from the time. Like,
an old, real. Oh, that's probably older than the guy.
That's my thought. M6, I'm obsessed with Gran Turismo wheels. What are your thoughts? I think that's great. I think don't let anyone tell you Gran Turismo is not a sim racing game. It clearly is. It's a real driving simulator. Echo Angel, would I notice a performance boost moving from a Fanatec DD1 to a Simagic Alpha U? So you want to go? What's the reason you want to go from Fanatec to Simagic? You know, Simagic talk a big game with the sensors and components they use, but their kind of figurehead Tyler Wang has recently left Simagic and gone to Conspit. So who's running Simagic right now? We just don't know. Welcome F1 Studios. Our SimNet Pro pedals. We have SimNet Pro pedals on the rig right now.
We have a clutch one just here. Is it?
No, that's a T598. Actually, I'm not sure whether these are the SimNet Pro. These are the SimNet ones with haptics. The haptics are just over here. Are they better than ClubSwap V3? Oh my god, that's what I've just done. I had V3s on. I've just put the SimNet ones, and I can confirm they are working in the Fanatec base.
They are. The V3s are there.
Yeah.
SimNet are there.
So So let's help our guy here. The V3, because you have V3s as well. So Sam's using V3s day in day out. The V3s look like a work of art. They obviously have the inbuilt haptics in them, which is way ahead of its time. It looks amazing.
It's really tidy finishing.
Pain in the butt to mount though.
Oh,
to get through the front. Why they've done that, I don't know.
Yep.
There's no clearance to hold a nut or something.
There's Allen keys just round off all the time, and just maintenance for them. I just find the maintenance really hard.
Whereas the SimNet ones I bolted straight on. I had a bit of an issue with the cable, obviously. I just wonder, do I need to go out and just get or make a heel rest that just slots in itself, and then I can just mount pedals and mount
a heel rest.
Huh?
We have a heel rest.
Yeah, but it won't mount into that though. But you know what I mean? It'll get a heel rest and it'll mount.
And it'll be alright then.
Yeah. So
I haven't actually used them yet.
Yeah, let us know if you're thinking about SimNet. The guy from SimNet is really cool. Hypostatic, any idea the Sigma Cortex converter will be compatible with Simagic's Evo line? I don't know. Super GT might be the person to ask there because I imagine he's using that to use Simagic.
You'd think he would be.
PlayStation. When will GT bring real... Yeah, Wreckfest 2 is an early access, so it's not officially fully launched yet. When will GT bring real circuit races to challenge circuit races times? Well, they're doing that because Iga Fraga is in Super Formula and got on the podium. So Iga Fraga, who won the GT when it was FIA back in the day, with a very controversial move on Mika Hazal in Spa. We did the brake testing. If anyone remembers that. He is now in proper Super Formula, not Super Formula Lights. He's in Japan.
In the F2s, basically.
Yes. Well, Super Formulas are their own thing, right?
Yeah. It's own thing, but same pace as the actual F2s.
I mean, he could go... You can win Super Formula. Liam Lawson won Super Formula.
Did.
So...
what wheel would you recommend for PS4?
So if you're on PS4, you're probably on a bit limited budget. So I would say...
G29.
G29 923 or the T598 if you got the budget. That's what I would say. I wouldn't go T248 or T150 or T300 anything like that. Michael, what's the best step-up wheel from Logitech? Oh my god.
There's loads here. We need to either catch up or...
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
What's the best setup? If you add it in the comments as well, what's the best setup wheel from Logitech that doesn't break the bank? Well, it's obviously the G Pro. Like, is that a trick question? It's just a Logitech G Pro. It's the best they do. Nor I'm getting a wheel tomorrow for PS5. What's the best wheel for me to get that's the best for the money? I've had a G923, Thrustmaster T300, and a TT48. Your budget's 700. So your 700 budget ain't going to get you a Logitech G Pro. I would say, can I say what I would say, Sam?
Go on then.
Buy the T598 standalone, which is $399. And God, I should have put my affiliate links in the description. I'm so stupid. buy the T598.
You're buying this one here, this description.
We're just giving honest advice. Buy the T598 standalone. Get a nicer rim. So maybe get the hypercar rim.
Well, that's, to be fair, what I was actually looking for over here. But I think it's on your side. That's actually what I was looking for when you started it. I think these are solid.
Get a nicer rim and get the TLCM pedals.
TLCM are really
That's
nice pedals.
probably tops up to 700. Bear in mind that wheel on its own is 349. So that actually might. No, that won't. No, you won't be able to do that. What you could do is buy the T598 bundle and then just get TLCM pedals.
Solid choice. TLCMs are really good pedals.
Yeah.
For their age as well.
Hugh had it 450 best money. That's the T598. What's your impression of the Ferrari SF1000 wheel, the one behind you? I like it. It's got a screen in it. It does feel a bit I mean, when you compare it with something like this, which is actually a hub.
Yeah.
There's no comparison, but this is like about.
Yeah, the faceplate it's kind of like plastic with like that fake. It's ABS, I think, actually, with that fake carbon fibre look on it.
Should NASCAR be in Gran Turismo? Yes, absolutely.
I love NASCAR.
100% should be. Anderson has an R3 setup, wants to upgrade pedals. CRP2s, check CRP2s, but they might be a bit more. They might be about 450.
Yeah.
Is it true that wheels give you weird energy and vibes? They definitely do give you vibes. Have you ever raced?
We're all a bit weird anyway.
Yeah. Have you raced a race sim rig? I think Race Sim are a distributor for some of the brands. I might have spoken with them. Pasha Ali just joined a pro sim racing team and getting a full SimLab seat, Simucube and stuff. What pedal should I get? Well, if you've got a Simucube and you want to go pro, get the active pedals. But
ask your pro sim racing team.
Definitely ask your pro sim racing team to provide those. Hyperstatic, yeah, not sure about the Sigma Cortex. We'll try and ask them. Welcome, Neil, as well. Yeah, we're just doing a little stream here. Right, here we go. Sergey, I bought PC compatible pedals, but they're not recognised by an Xbox. So basically, when you connect to a console, you can only have one thing connected at a time. So your pedals need to go into your wheelbase. So you're very limited on ecosystem. Mm-hmm. An exception is the Simnet pedals, which actually these go into a Fanatec base and work on console. I'm not aware of any other brand that does that. Not sure Fanatec too happy about that either.
Piggybacking off them.
Chris Potter, will the Logitech Pro work with Forza 5 on PS5? Yes, it will, and obviously I'll find out for you when it comes out this week, I think. I wanted better pedals in the V3s. Was it Simagic P1000s? Did the P1000s have hydraulics? No, they had hydraulics. What shifter would you get on the 200? Well, I've used the Moza shifter, the Logitech shifter. I think SimLab have a shifter from the 200. I honestly don't think the shifter is... They're that different. I don't know what shifter you're talking about. Sequentials are not... They're not magic.
The sequential H pattern.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot in it, really, in most of them.
Blade, wondering if you are fast on a controller and very competitive against guys on a wheel. When Forza, the meta is actually on controller, so it depends on the game.
And there was that time, remember we used to race in Gran Turismo? Trevor.
Yeah, and he was good on Tyler as well.
Which was weird.
What brand sim rig currently remaining? The Fanatec Club Sport Cockpit, but Sam is getting his new one in next week.
Wednesday.
2
days' time. Be on my channel.
Your luck, thanks for the help. Should I be more patient and wait a while and get a better wheel, or just stick with T598? We need Thrustmaster to come out with better pedals, because once Thrustmaster come out with better pedals, you're like...
It'd be a really good all-round choice.
And you know you can upgrade through it. So...
But, to be fair, bringing out all the latest stuff at the moment, the only thing they've got left to do is pedals. So it's got to be next... You've got to have a chat with them.
Yeah, they said they got a 3-pedal set coming on the race line, but it looks to be in the same format, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll see. Have you done a DIY video and sim rig? Sam's done a lot of DIY videos on your channel, like building stuff. There's no link. There's nothing in the description.
No.
So just go.
This is just a test one, really. Wasn't it?
And make sure, chat. I want to see you all smashing that like button, just destroying it. I think we're on 17 likes. We can definitely be on like 1 billion.
We can be all on 17, sure.
Fanatec customer service. Yeah, let us know how you're finding Fanatec customer service. Donations come in.
Wow.
Like it. Thank you so much, Hugh Hattrick. When I first interviewed you, you had around 6,000 subs. Many congrats on your channel. Says, how do you find full-time YouTube? Well, I'm not full-time YouTube. Neither is a full-time on YouTube. We just do this for the love of the game. Like
a lot of late nights.
A lot of late nights, love of the game.
Late nights.
Yeah, we're not paid. We're not full-time. We're doing other things, but you know, we enjoy sharing our hobby basically.
Well, would I get paid out this?
Well, YouTube's going to take. Yeah, we'll have to work out Sam's split. But thank you so much, Hugh. That's why all these donations actually are massive. Like all the support of our channels is absolutely huge because we're not professional, like full time. We're not big company, so it allows us to do what we do. That's awesome. Blade Brian is Moza R3. By the way, everyone, I want to see you put in some claps in the chat there for Hugh. I'm gonna do a Verstappen one. Put some claps in for that donation, please. Please support the donation. It's very generous of Hugh. Cole says Fanatec customer service is good as of now. Nice. So we'll see. Maybe the big change. Have you heard anything about LMU or AC Evo coming to console? Well, LMU make big noises about it. They've just had a big investment from Pimax. Pimax have invested $2.5 million into Le Mans Ultimate.
They have. That's just moving my drink.
I thought the headset was there. There's a headset
just
there.
Here?
Yeah.
Do you want it?
You can show what the Pimax headset looks like. If you are thinking about buying a VR headset, have a look at my Pimax videos. Do your research. And I do have a discount code and affiliate link, which will save you some money. It's a big purchase. So that's how it looks, if you're wondering. That's the Pimax Crystal Lite. That's the light version. Welcome back, Hubson Media. Hugh Hodder, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Hugh. Appreciate it yourself. Also, still doing the interviews, I would assume. Got to interview Sam.
Hello.
Neil, you may not be full-time, but I love your content. It's had a massive effect on my decisions. I mean, good decisions, that's what matters, really. As long as if people are maybe more informed about making their decisions, that's really helpful. And I have actually built over the weekend. I've been coding this weekend.
He's been telling me all about it, like non-stop for the past couple of hours.
I've been coding, and I built how does this sound? I've built a sim rig configurator. A sim rig builder.
Which, when he actually told me, I was like, actually, that's a really smart idea. So, like, it makes sense.
So it's online now. It's on my website, simracingdiscount.com, which is like my trial one. And if you go to build a rig, or it's in tools and download, and basically you can choose what you're thinking about doing, and it will give you a recommendation, and it will flag things. Like if you do a PlayStation build, you know, with PlayStation equipment, and you try and put the Pimax Crystal, say, whoa, what are you doing there? That's not going to work on PlayStation.
That's not going to work.
And if you try and put like a 20 Newton meter wheelbase on a playseat challenge, we'll go, hang on, whoa, what
that's going to snap in half.
Yeah. And if you do stuff that might be incompatible, it flags it. So do go check that out, and let me know your thoughts, because I spent a lot of time on that, like a serious amount of time. Is Logitech Pro good? Logitech G Pro is really good, in my opinion. I've been using it for 2 years. Lazy Solutions. Good day, gentlemen. My question is, can I have a proper sim racing experiment to $2,000? Yeah, 100%. I mean, if you started with nothing, let's leave the PC out of it.
Yeah, assume he's got the PC.
Rig and seat, $700.
I mean, you can definitely go lower.
But I'm saying
for a decent one, yeah.
Rig and seat, $700. Wheelbase these days.
Too many to choose from.
But honestly, $500, you're getting a really good wheelbase. So that's up to $1,200. Pedals, another $500. Getting really good low-tail pedals. So you've got $300 left to play with, and you get a great rim for $300.
You get nice rims.
You get a nice rim for $300. Well, leave a little bit more for the rim.
If he's in dollars as well, Micro Center, they've always got deals on.
Yeah.
Always got deals on.
Go down to Micro Center.
I wish we had them in England. Big
Screen Beyond. Yeah, I do wanna test it. Actually, we'll get in touch. Never quit. Just order the new Porsche, and we're going to be happy. Well, I think so. I mean, we've done our review on it. There's more reviews coming. There'll be a comparison tomorrow with the Thrustmaster Hypercar that a lot of people have been asking about. It's a nice wheel. It doesn't have any lights on it.
No.
Like the McLaren. And I after I did my review, I was thinking, is that more of a thing than maybe I've thought about not having any lights, because there's very
You know
few
what?
lights we do.
The lights thing, but we did that video, and I still can't get over those little buttons.
You think they're too small?
I think they're too small. Way too small.
Let us know how you find the little buttons. At the beginning, they are hard to like remember which one, but over time. What's the best way to DIY a cockpit? Sam's your guy there.
Which it depends on what we're going for. There's plenty of MDF or ply ones. Or you can go metal, buy a load of 4080 stuff, cut it down yourself. It's not that hard to do. And you can get all the brackets on Amazon. Sergey
says, how do you find MetaQuest 3 VR? Are there any issues connected to, or you can't connect to Xbox, so I don't know what you're doing there. But it's a really nice, comfy headset. But for me, the Pimax Crystal Super is the best headset at the moment. The Pimax Crystal Lite is very good as well. In fact, Skull just got the Crystal Lite. Very nice. Hopefully use my discount code if you enjoyed it. Miguel, is my system 7800X3D plus 970 good enough for 4K sim racing on a single screen? I would say yeah, that's a pretty good processor. That's one of the new... Is that one of the... There's a lot of VRAM in that AMD GPU, I think. Cole's got a good experience. Oh, MotorHub, thank you so much for the £2. I appreciate it. Great content as always. Chat, we need you to put the claps in. Put your claps in the chat there for the MotorHub. Again, I'm going to put Verstappen in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. If you like these streams,
we can do more.
We could do more of them. So let us know.
These are way more chill.
Yeah. This is the easiest thing.
I'm enjoying this more than the video.
Like normally we're on the floor, like so.
Putting quick releases on upside down.
Do you code for sim racing? No, I just coded that in my spare time.
What website? Go and plug it.
Simracingdiscount.com. But if you go to simracingdiscounts.com, I also run that one. So it's like we're trying to dominate. Frank Zappa, I have always bought Pimax, but I want to try the big screen beyond. I don't know if they have a return thing like Pimax have a return thing. Obviously, it's a lot smaller form factor. I've seen Optimum really likes it. For me, the form factor on the Pimax Crystal Lite is not a problem because it's nicely balanced, but it is big. So if you want to feel like you're in the future, like Pimax have gone down this route where they are like, it's big. So let's see. Someone wants to shout out. Chase, could I get a shout out? I've been watching your vids for a long time. Welcome, Chase Sabloff. Hopefully you are smashing it in the races.
Could 2x4s, box screws, tape measure, level your chair. Yeah.
2x4s, yeah. Thanks for the claps, everyone. Appreciate it. For the MotorHub Sim Reader and Hugh Hattrick. Can I adapt the Porsche wheel on a VRS DD base? There must be an adapter to do that, I'm sure. But there's no USB out on this. So I don't know how you would get the buttons to work.
Yeah.
So you could probably QR it, but I don't think you can have the buttons to work. That's my understanding. Sultan Ajmal, what would you recommend I should get? Wheel-based pedals for under £500 I play on PC.
The whole kit.
2598, 499, 450. It's hard to beat. I mean, Moza R3.
You should really just. I know you got your thing there, but we keep saying T598 and it's covered over.
Oh my god.
Max, no. That one. That one there.
T598. Lazy's me again. I forgot to mention the 2000 budget for everything. Oh,
including PC.
PC rig mounted in South Africa. Okay, wow. Well, you can get a 4K. You can. Oh my, but you're in South Africa. I don't know too much about. We'll have South Africans in the chat, but I would say. Oh my god. Monitors are quite cheap these days, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I got one on Amazon for 120 quid. So 30-inch curved. So
let's say $200 for monitor.
Yep.
PC, you've got to be spending $1,000, I think.
I don't know. I'm assuming they got Facebook Marketplace in South Africa.
So you're looking at $1,200 for your monitor and your PC. Then your rig, I think we might be looking at PlaySeat Challenge here.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think we're looking at PlaySeat Challenge, and you put a G923 or T2. If that budget needs the PC as well, or you might want to think about PlayStation Sim Racing, and instead don't get a PC, get a PS5.
Yeah, with Forza coming as well. There was one there I saw a minute ago. Would you like to see a British sim racing
100%.
expo? Yes, and you'd be a great host. Nothing about me.
Yeah.
Just you.
No, I'd love to see it. I think it'd be awesome. BK Cairns have got 2K and Direct Drive. We're looking at the Logistics Pro. If you got 2K,
Logistics.
I think Logitech G Pro, you got a bit of headroom over the G Pro. I mean, I have an affiliate for the G Pro, so use my code Kirith5. But I would say you got more budget than that. Are you just getting a Direct Drive? Because why are you not looking at SimuCube? The Acertech Forte, we are super impressed with. You know, the Acertech Forte is really good.
Nice.
There's stuff like the Conspit Aries Platinum. If you've got 2K, yeah, unless your whole budget's 2K. Turismo, I mainly play GT7 on PS5. I currently use a T300 GT edition. T598. I mean, what pedals are you using there? But staying in Thrustmaster seems to make sense.
Another recommendation, T598.
Yeah.
We should have like a whiteboard with tallies.
Yeah.
Next time.
Chat, let us know what you're seeing, and please actually destroy that like button as well. Let's get to 1 billion likes. Ranger, in a month's time, I've saved up money, €50 a week since start of December. Very nice. So how many months are we in? So is that about 800? 800?
What's that? €50 a week.
Since start of December, about 4 months.
4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, probably not far off 800.
So if you got about €800, you're getting close to G Pro money. You're getting close to G Pro if you want the full 11 Newton meters and True Force. Thanks, BK Kenzie. I appreciate it. So, what else have we got here? What do you think Logitech's? I don't know, but if you saw, I asked the head of sim racing at Logitech, and he's. You can infer what he said that might be coming. Can I use my Moza SRP load cell pedals with T598 on PC? I think you can. I don't think you can use SRP Lite, but I think you can use SRP. But I don't think SRP pedals are much better than T598 pedals. So I'm interested in how you've got to that configuration. Why don't many people do live streams? I did a live stream last week. We live streamed the Logitech G Challenge. So go to my channel and see if you can see that live stream. We were doing the watch along, but have you used Formula Instinct rig? It's good for budget. No, I haven't. Ranger's going to go with the P1X Pro rig. So you're going with SimLab with triple integrated. Hang on, our maths must be way out. So you're going for a SimLab P1X with triple integrated monitor stand with the rig, and you're going for R12, V2, and CRP2 and KS. Good choice. R12
is lovely.
V2 with the new the new like smooth thing. CRP2s, which we like, because we tried CRP2s just before we had active pedals, and we like them. And the KS wheel is a great kind of GT wheel, although I had to fix my one. It did break. Welcome, Justin.
Hang on. Chase Sabloff is asking a question about is it G29 on Xbox?
To get the Xbox variant.
Yeah.
New Simagic Evo stuff. Yeah, they're trying to be really aggressive there. Is it Rupert says, is a 5090 laptop a sensible use case if you only have PS5 and full rig? Yeah, I mean that's going to be ridiculously expensive.
But
what? So hang on.
If he's restricted on room though.
Yeah, but hang on. Why do you not have an easy way to set up a room with a tower PC? You put the PC under your rig or something.
Some rigs even have the tray on the back behind the monitor, don't they?
If you've got the money to buy a 5090 laptop so I take it at face value, you are limited on space. I think you can work around the space because that laptop is going to get noisy and that would irritate me. Whereas this PC is not even.
No, you barely hear it.
Welcome, glory to God. Is PS5 Pro that much better than regular PS5 for GT7? No, not in my experience. I did a whole video on it. Through the lens footage. T818 on a Series X, is it possible? No. What spec should the PC RAM graphic card be? I have a video coming out where I've been helping Sam with that. That's basically coming out. PS5 Pro controller good for sim racing. It's a better controller than the Xbox One because it's got the haptics. What have we asked? Budget friendly DD bases coming to PS5. Well, Acertech are coming to Xbox actually. It's interesting Acertech are coming to Xbox, not PlayStation. I don't know. Keep an eye on Moza basically. What's the meaning of full force on Fanatec? It's meant to be their true force, but it seems to be vapor.
What was that noise?
Don't know.
Oh, I know what that noise. I know what that noise is.
Oh, we've caught up. We've caught up now.
Have we caught up?
Yeah. Neil, because I did R3 done, I bought SRP load cell. Because I didn't have lights. Yeah, lights aren't very good.
From your shelves for the wheels, you could have your own sim rig sensor. We could. We could. Although they're not my wheels.
Yeah. How do you think the Porsche will hold up against high FFB forces as it's mainly a plastic connection?
We discussed this as well.
The interesting thing about the QR is it's very chunky, but not chunky in the same way as like the Acertec. It kind of...
It for me, personally, like we said in the video, I think it seems to be like they've tried to keep it as lightweight as possible. But that means it's
big.
Humongous. They're like, yeah, we want plastic, but we've had to go massive.
It's like they've had to use more surface areas of material, diameters of material.
Just because the plastic will probably crack.
Yeah. And, you know, they're a slave to their kind of like connector, like going back.
Yeah. Are Puma Speedcats still the best boots for sim racing? I use my old pair of racing boots. What have I got at the moment? Adidas's. They're even in my bag over there, but I'm not getting my bag. I use a pair of my old race boots. I used to race in Pumas as well, years back. Yeah. But just race boots. That's what I use.
Ranger, I've sold quite a bit of stuff. Oh, we're more meant to come from my dad over the 21st birthday. You know, some sort of investment guru on sim racing. Very specific, around 1780. Well, let us know what you're thinking in the full setup. I think you let us know about the rig. What's the reasonable budget direct drive Series X R3? Series X R3. I mean,
do you want me to get that out?
Do we have the R3? Oh, the R3 is behind the.
Are you moving your packet in?
Max went down. He's alright. He's like he's in the Ricardo ad.
The swan dive.
Yeah.
This little thing is brilliant. Really is. With the wheel which it comes with, which I can't get to.
But believe it or not, that is direct drive. And I think it's pretty simple. PlayStation, T59, at this budget, T598, Xbox, R3. And we did a video on it comparing it, which I think came out yesterday, didn't it?
What, R3 video?
Oh, maybe it hasn't come
R3
out
video
yet.
was a while back.
Any new videos and of course compared to any Logitech wheel settings? I think surely my ones I did still apply. We did those with Nathan. What's the optimal upgrade route from Logitech Pro pedals? I mean, they're pretty good load cells. Sam's just done a video on Wave Italy Mad pedals.
On my channel?
Yeah, which are insane. Range at about 3K. I think choose your ecosystem. I mean, you can go 3K. Sam, would you take for 3K? You get an active pedal for 2K, no. And then you split the rest.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't get an active pedal break.
No, I don't think I would. So hang on, is that 3K for
everything?
Everything? No, I wouldn't get active pedal. I think there's better money spent elsewhere.
It's interesting if you think that you actually have that budget. You can afford an active pedal, but you'd have to compromise the rest of your setup.
You'd have an amazing pedal.
Yeah.
And not that it's not amazing, but the wheelbase and the rim just would not match.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do the pedal justice. Just by looks, if you got that budget.
Chicken Nugget, do you think Fanatec V2 pedals are worth $250? I don't know.
V2 pedals?
Yeah. I can't not. But Fanatec's current pedal lineup is a bit confusing actually, at that price point.
What's Sam's YouTube channel?
There we go.
There we
Sam, go. Let them know, Sam.
Wolmid, WOLEMID.
Someone put it in the chat.
I'll put it in the chat. I'll even put it in the chat for you.
GT's waiting for my new sim rig show this week. Oh, you're waiting for my sim rig show? Or to show up? I don't understand. Ooh. Wonder why Acertec only compatible. Yeah, it's interesting they went with Xbox, but I'm going to see Acertec soon, so I'll ask them. Why is the T598 shaking so much with FB on 4? You need to play with like your settings. You do need to go into the... I have a video, I think, on settings.
There you go. You got my... I've put it in there.
Yeah, the R3 pedals are they SRP lights with R3?
Yes,
Yeah,
they are.
I think I've said. Hopefully, I've said that. I think if Moza can do an R3 plus with better pedals.
You know what? I think the R3 as it is for beginner entry level into it is just.
How can you not like this?
I love this. I absolutely love this.
Yeah.
Little. What's the closest wheelbase we got?
I honestly think this is one of the best products that's ever come out in sim racing.
It's amazing. Like, I mean, Kira, he's clearly a strong man. Look at him.
Even
and he's lifting that with ease.
Yeah.
Whereas some of the wheelbases we got, especially that one over there we used earlier,
yeah,
it's like a two-hand lift.
Hugh Hatrick just subscribed. Winter subscribed. There we go.
Thank you, guys. Is it late in the UK?
Yeah, is it 1:30 already?
1:30.
We were just going to stream for 20 minutes because we've got the bank holidays. We're making the most of the bank holiday. And it might be because PlayStation charge a large amount for licensing. Maybe. I mean, Thrustmaster have gone for it. But yeah, let us know your final questions, everyone. What you're thinking. And let us know if you want to see this again. If you want to see it again, you got to hit the like button.
I've actually quite enjoyed this.
Yeah, we've enjoyed it.
I've actually enjoyed it. Maybe we could be a bit more structured next time.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, let's just chuck it on.
But we can make this a weekly thing. I'm thinking, Sam, because I was a bit worried about doing a lot of coding this weekend. We can build in the configurator. And we can have the configurator on screen and we can configure it. People can come with budgets.
Especially as there's been so many questions with what sim rig.
Yeah, and we can config them using my new tool. Better sim racing titles. Some it's Xbox vs PlayStation.
Is R3 a better wheel than TS-XW?
The TS-XW is very old. In fact, Nathan's here. Nathan and myself, we did a sim racing competition in Milton Keynes, and we recorded a video on the Sim Centre, but I didn't release it because we basically absolutely destroyed all the equipment.
Oh, really?
This is rattly. This I was like, it's probably not a fun video.
Yeah, there's Nathan. Literally, as you were talking about Nathan, he's there in the chat.
I did see him. That's why.
Oh, is that what he said? He just name dropped it.
Yeah. Next time we'll get Nathan here as well. Yeah, I have a video coming on some magic stuff when I saw their Zeus Up Plus lineup in Germany. We will see. Yeah, Sunday's not great, but we can do him at 7 or 8.
Yeah,
8 really.
Most weekends my son's racing, so
Yeah.
I'm normally at a track at 7.
Right, there we go, chat. What I want you to do is when I end this live stream, obviously go subscribe to Sam's channel, but also let us know in the comments of this video what you want to see in the next one. It would be really helpful. And